So it was a bit of a wasted trip then, really?
I wouldn't say that exactly. But you've met our future governor, a man of few words at the best of times. How about a nice country pub lunch, eh?
Yeah, that sounds a good idea. Yeah, look, I know just the place. I'll take the next junction off.
If it's the one I'm thinking about, he doesn't clean his pipes.
The one I'm thinking of, beer come from the wood.
Where do you find that? Round here?
Ah, got on me bike on a day off.
It must be quite a sight, you and your bike.
Oh, it's great when you get used to it.
Yeah, one way of saving petrol, I suppose.
And losing weight.
Very good.
Just watch.
This near to Newtown, the place is probably riddled with water pipes.
Bob, you're too skeptical even for a scientist.
There's too much water around to bother with that.
Well, it wasn't always the case, was it?
We're past the dowsing stage. I'm interested in practicals. So should you be, Neil. It's really quite nice round here. The change from concrete.
And crime and criminals.
Change your job but not your interests.
Now I've got time for some old ones. Oh, that. Yeah, and weekends to myself. This way.
Gravel lorry, and then a balance.
Which one have they been in gravel then?
They took over Higgs.
Never-ending takeover bids.
Well, they've got to finish somewhere. Then there won't be anything left to take over.
These big boys ought to keep on the main road, you know.
Well, they're getting round to it, but by the time they've banned off these, we'll both be on pension.
All for the Quan, okay. Meantime, I think a few words.
Now, that's a practical machine.
You don't regret the passing of the horse?
Before my time. Wonder why.
Brute.
Does its job.
They've no reason to be around here. Charging around like that.
Well, they get paid by the load, not the hour.
But even on Saturday...
Especially Saturday, there's double time.
Can't get away from it, can you? Noise, bustle.
That's what you scientists have done for us.
You really think?
And next time it'll be a summons. And tell your mates.
Welcome.
No, I just checked in, told him to watch his speed, keep off people's backsides and pass it on to his mates.
Might slow them down for the morning, but it doesn't solve the problem.
Yeah. He said it was the shortest distance between 2 points. Lose 2 or 3 loads a day if he went the main roadway.
I see his point, but it's still dangerous.
Suppose I'll have to mention it to traffic.
Well, they've got enough to do in town without dragging them out here.
What about us?
Well, with a bit of luck, might be a bit of an afternoon off. Everybody down at Goodison.
So you brought the bar.
Always useful when you're out walking this time of year.
Don't try and sound like a veteran. You know you'd never have budged from your love if I hadn't bullied you.
I got lots to do.
Haven't we all? Right, thanks.
How much further to your pub, then?
Well, just over the next hill, I think.
Right, we'll take a slow run down that way and have a quick bite.
Why not have a quick run and a slow bite after?
Sounds a nice idea, but I want you to look out for more lorries.
I'm at the wrong job. I could be earning a fortune in Australia.
I reckon you just twiddle it when you feel like it.
You try then.
All right.
No. More like that. Hold it lightly. Just up at that angle. So you can feel it. Oh, come on. Right, off you go. That angle. There you are, you see?
I never touched it.
Oh, exactly.
I never thought of myself as a water diviner.
I don't think you are, Bob. With you, it's more likely to be alcohol. I reckon there's a pub down there.
There's a pub over there and all. Come on.
Yeah. The noisy lot have gone to the match, huh?
Last time I was in here, it was that quiet, I served myself.
Wonder if some of these places make a living at all.
Oh, apparently Lyman's up during the evening.
All right. Goes on all night. It's out like an Irish pub.
Good.
Hello, Neil. What brings
Out of
you
the way
up?
for you.
Yeah, well, we just dropped in for a quick snack, you know.
Oh, I see. Oh, Bob, this is Bert Lynch, Alec Quilly, Bob Parker.
How do you do?
Are you drinking or not?
No, we're on, you know.
Bob will, I'm sure.
I'll have a brandy and he'll keep it cold up.
Oh, it's all right.
Oh,
Join us.
I didn't know there was any law out this way.
Oh, you never know where we're going to crop up. Are you in the legal business?
No, I'm a chemist. Not toothpaste and aspirin, research.
Oh, yeah. Very sorry. Just,
you just getting away for the weekend, are you?
Yes, that was the idea.
Yeah, Alec tried it this way. Just the once for exercise, I believe. Found some real beer, if nothing else. Anyway, there's your...
Shake the place to pieces.
Maybe they didn't get the message, eh?
Maybe they did. That was slow for them.
You've been chasing gravel lorries?
Well, not chasing exactly. Alec just told one to slow down a bit.
Fat chance of that.
Well, it's not the lorry's fault. The quarry's where it is.
They want to use the main road. They're made to.
Yeah, well, they talk about it.
Talk's no good. Force. Force them.
You can see Bob's a keen conservationist.
Well, aren't you?
Look, don't start on me. I'm the one who brought you here, remember?
It gets you down.
You must have another brandy.
Yes, what a good idea. What do you have?
No, not for us,
Thank you.
Neil?
Oh, well, just thank you. You working this weekend, are you?
Well, doesn't it look like it?
No. Having a quiet town, eh?
Sounded a bit stroppy.
Yeah. Probably had a bad week at the test tubes. Oh, yeah. Hadn't realised it was that cold outside.
Just in case, eh?
You keep a stock of alcohol in your lab against the cold, do you?
I'd never get any work done if I did that. No, I just drink when I'm relaxed.
Relaxed.
All that. I'm sorry I got a bit worked up. Seems such a crying shame.
It's only your first day out, you know. What you going to be like when you've been out walking more often?
Don't you worry about it, Neil. It's been a good day. Done me good.
Well, all right. Let's get on. I've got to phone Jean. You go outside, see if you fall over.
Take about a week to phone from here. I'll go on up the road.
But we're only about 4 miles from Newtown, you know.
It'll take him an age to find the phone.
Boss has left his gloves.
Ah.
Talk, Willie.
How long you had these, then?
About 3 months. Why?
Well, the price tag's still inside. A lot of money to pay for a pair of gloves, isn't it? It's a bad one, sir.
Right.
What happened?
Well, the tractor pulled out and the lorry hit it. Didn't stand a chance.
What about the tractor driver?
Repeat. Serious accident. Quarter of a mile north of the Three Pelicans public house, Crowmere. Require police, ambulance, heavy lifting gear.
Right, Mr. Parker. Get it all down, shall we?
I'll do it.
Sir?
I'll write it.
Well, it'll be easier.
I know
if
what I want to say.
Yes, I know, but normally you dictate whilst the constable writes, you see.
Well, let's be different this time, shall we?
If you like, yes.
I'm going to need more than this.
Well, one is usually enough, sir.
It's not for me, it isn't.
(56 feet 3 inches).
Okay, take it away.
Pick up the strain.
Watch out.
Keep her coming.
I struggle to think what Quilly must be doing to him.
Oh, he's still on that statement.
Must be.
Right, I'll go and see what's keeping him.
Oh, that's good.
Mr. Parker's still making his statements, sir.
Oh? He asked to write it himself.
Yes, he did.
Right, you go and keep Mr. Goss company.
Look,
Mr. Parker. Mr. Parker.
Yeah?
Do you mind if I
No.
look through these?
There we are.
Thank you, Mr. Parker.
That's what I saw.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Do you mind hanging on for a few moments?
Well, no, but... Sarge.
Feels strange.
what's that?
Standing around at a place I know so well, just waiting for a friend.
Yeah, it must be.
The carve up, wasn't it?
Was a bit, yes.
I thought to have said goodbye to all that.
You never know.
Quietly out on the countryside with a friend.
There you go.
He wanted Bob Parker much good. He was supposed to get him away from his work, get him out of all that.
Overworked then, is he?
Well, he tries to do jobs for money and his own private research.
Shine his brains.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, it's all there.
What's that?
Parker's statement.
What, all that?
Every word.
That's enough for Council's brief.
I've seen some statements in Newtown, everything from a blot on a page to a cough on a spit, but this...
Makes sense, does it?
Well, I haven't read every word, but makes more than sense to me.
It's all this.
He's mapped out practically every second. The coroner's going to love this. Where's yours, Alec?
Well, maybe I ought to think again.
No, no. No, you've said what you saw. That should be good enough for anyone.
Look, you want to keep Bob Parker for a while with all this to wait through. Do you mind if I see him?
Make yourself at home. Interview room. You'll likely remember where it is.
Aye, likely. Hello, Howie.
Right.
You were supposed to get away from all that, you know, sums and work.
I was enjoying that walk.
Well, that was the idea.
There's Laurie's nail.
Yes, well, this ought to stir something up.
It's too late now, isn't it?
You must have seen a lot. You know, they're still weighing your statement.
Yes, it's all there.
Telling me.
Well, it's only to be expected. I'm used to observing facts and recording them, drawing conclusions.
Was all fact, was it?
Yes, of course it was.
I mean, you didn't try drawing conclusions in your statement. Witnesses aren't meant to do that.
I know all about that. It's just facts on that paper. I'm keeping the conclusions to myself.
Right, was nasty clearing up after.
He's as good as a camera, that Parker.
Yeah, I don't know how many manages to get it all down on the paper.
Didn't miss his thing. Not that it makes any difference to the drivers.
Laurie's fault.
Parker thinks so when he was there.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Eh?
That's just something he said when we were at the wreckage. Tractor turned out, Laurie hit it, no chance.
That's right. The tractor didn't have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, you could take it the other way.
Maybe, but that's not how he saw it. You ready, statement?
Well, that's just a thought.
Oh, I'm for the off.
No, give him another minute. I mean, you gave him an awful lot to wade through.
She'll be used to it.
They don't get that sort of statement round here. Most people can't form sentences. Some of them can't even write.
I could do with a nice long drink.
Me too.
Ah. Right, sorry to keep you waiting, just getting everything sorted out.
There was a lot to wade through.
Yes, well, that's all we can do for the moment. We've got your address and telephone number, haven't we, sir?
Yes, if you haven't lost it.
All right, Bert, you know where to find me.
Should do.
Well, I'll see you around anyway.
More than likely. Well, thanks, Mr. Parker. You've been a great help.
Right. I expect you want me at the inquest. That'll put my work way behind.
Bert, you turned him over.
Must have done.
Well, can you lock those up for us?
Done.
Oh, hello, were they?
Just starting.
Yeah, well, at least you've got the evening off.
Oh, have I?
Right, let's go and have that drink, shall we? Can I say something about getting away from it all?
Well, more overtime.
Yeah, at least we're getting lying in the morning.
2 till 10 tomorrow, isn't it?
Let's hope it's going to be a quiet Sunday at any rate.
There we are, Neil.
You could always see a doctor.
What for?
Reaction.
No, I feel fine, thanks.
Get an early night in there.
I got work to do.
Oh, forget about work. You get some good sleep.
I can't work when I'm asleep.
It'll make you fit enough to work twice as hard.
No, really, Neil, I'm fine. It must have been the fresh air. The diesel fumes.
Of all the places we had to pick.
Well, don't worry, it wasn't your fault. Do you ever go fishing?
Now and again.
I could show you some good fishing.
Oh.
Always suppose the place isn't full of chemicals by now.
Pessimist.
You could try your dowsing. See if it reacted to nitrates.
Well, I could always find some fresh water for you.
I never tried fishing underground.
The fish tend to be flat.
So?
No, thanks, I must be off.
Oh, no.
Well, I had enough trouble with Jean when I was in the force. No, I managed to see a little bit more of her.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Why don't you come on round? You could stay the night.
No, I don't think I will, thanks, Neil. Thanks all the same.
Get that early night then, eh?
I might.
Got a big project on?
Yes, always.
Do you ever have a holiday?
Yes, today. Look how that turned out.
was that you I saw the other night lapping up a Walt Disney flick?
So what? I'm very partial.
No, it shows the police have brought up on good, clean stuff, doesn't it?
Skinner went into the pool last week to see a nudie film.
Where's that on? I don't want to miss out.
He said it was so boring he fell asleep halfway through.
Cheese off, Tom.
No more than usual.
I suppose I'm stuck with you for the evening, am I?
Something for you to look forward to.
Who's the DC on standby duty then?
DC Skinner. He's with Armitage at the moment out in the van doing a pickup.
Yeah, future.
Oh. Inspector Lidge. Have a nice evening, lads.
Yeah, mate. You know, I reckon young Quilly's not taking the job seriously enough these days.
Is that right? Here, get rid
Not
of
that I'm
those, will
saying he isn't a good bobby.
you? No,
There's a lot going for him, and I don't grudge him.
you wouldn't.
But sooner or later, he's going to come unstuck.
Look, Cully jokes around, but he's a good judge, Tom.
He's not paid to be a good judge, he's paid to be a good bobby.
Oh, there you are. Come on. I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
These days, you have to be a psychologist.
Oh, it's easy to see what you've been doing at home, Tom. Sitting staring at the four bare walls, eh?
Yeah, well, I never did like Sundays. Too quiet, even as a kid.
No work to do. But instead of putting your feet up like the rest of us, you have to sit there thinking, brooding.
Yeah, but I need work.
I know, Tom, I know.
Yeah. Well, Q, it's better now than it was in the old days when I joined the Met. Then it was all too straightforward. You knew exactly who you had to go and get and where you had to go and get them.
Well, don't you know now?
Yeah, no. Come out, licorice, all sorts.
Evening, Mr. Parker.
Hello. I'm out.
What was that, Mr. Parker?
I'm out for a walk.
Yes. You need a firearm for that, then, sir?
What?
Well, you have a firearm in your possession. I'd like it, please.
No.
No what? I saw the gun.
It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid it has. Now, you just stay there where I can see you, right?
I wasn't
Wasn't what?
going to use it.
And why carry it?
I was going to give it to you.
Yeah, well, you just stay there, still. Patna Ford in Newtown.
Newtown.
I'm at Tarnow, Bannon's haulage. Just disarmed a man with a gun. He's quiet now, but I'm gonna need assistance.
What type of gun?
Yeah, it's an old Luger.
Any trouble?
None at the moment.
I'll get someone to you. You identify the man?
Mr. Goss's friend, Parker. He's smelling like a distillery.
He's gonna love that. Newtown out. Any mobiles in Tarnow area?
The area bound in Newtown.
Newtown.
We didn't make that pickup and we're in the area. Do you want us to go?
Right. Proceed to Bannon's haulage.
Right in again, Mr. Parker.
In there?
That's right.
I'm not going in there.
Get in.
Not in that thing. Will you? Don't throw me in the thing.
Stroppy? Yeah, I'll see you back there.
Thanks, Bob. Well, bit of peace and quiet for a change, eh?
Stupid, ignorant mob.
That's right.
Take your hands off it. Push around. Straight in that cattle truck. I have the lot of you for this, I can
Just
tell you.
quieten down, Mr. Parker. Don't make things worse for yourself, will you?
I'll give you trouble. I want to see my solicitor.
And who might that be?
Neil Goss, as well you know.
Just checking.
Stupid, ignorant mob. Take your hands off me! I want to see Neil Goss. I want to see my solicitor.
You'll likely get a thick ear and all.
Yes, we are making inquiries, madam. Goodbye.
Right. Right, you two best get down the cells. This one looks boozed enough to cause a rat.
I can hear him.
All right, let's have your shoes. Come on.
No, you will not.
I'll not ask you again.
You best do like you say. Settle down. It's for your own good.
He comes near me, I'll brain him.
Sunday and all. Come on, get it.
I warn you!
Let's have his belt shoes tied. Come on.
Shoes. All right, Armitage.
My back!
You, Parker, are in trouble. Yeah, he should be with you in about 10 minutes.
The ambulance had just left, sir.
Just on his way. Okay.
What's all this about Bob Parker?
Well, he asked for you, so we got you.
What have you got him in for?
Well, the original charge was possession of a loaded firearm.
Original? What's he done since?
Drunk in possession of a loaded firearm, plus resisting arrest, assault on a police officer.
Yes, I got the idea.
Yeah, so did PC Armitage. He's in hospital.
You bad?
Well, he's bad enough. He's done his back.
That was Parker, was
Too
it?
true it was.
You charged him with any of this?
He's in no fit state to be charged.
Is he fit to be seen?
I doubt that.
There's gonna be no peace tonight with yon one.
Kicking a bit, is he?
Aye.
Well, he's asked to see me, so I suppose I'd better see him.
I doubt if you'll get much sense out of him.
Well, I might get him to calm down a bit anyway. Who was the arresting officer on this firearm charge?
PC Quilly.
Huh? Whereabouts?
Tarnhouse, outside Bannon's.
Bannon's? What's he doing outside a haulage yard?
Good question. We'd like to know the answer to that, too.
Sir. Good evening, Mr. Goss. Sir, you can add malicious damage to the list.
What's he done now?
The lavatory seat.
The lavatory seat?
Broken it?
Yes, he's hurt himself, too.
Oh, how badly?
Well, he's grazed his knuckles, hurt his arm, bruised his feet.
Feet?
He's been trying to kick the door down with his bare feet.
Another one for the hospital?
Oh, no, he's sitting there all quiet now, as if nothing had happened.
Thanks. You seem calm enough now. You all right, Bob?
I'm glad you've come.
Quite fit?
I have a thick head.
How about your arm?
Well,
They told me you've been sparring with the lavatory seat.
when I did that,
Who do you think it was?
it was me.
Inspector, I'd like to interview my client. It may take quite a while, so I'd appreciate the use of the interview room.
Yeah, well, we've had quite enough trouble with this one. You'll have to use a cell.
Oh, come along now, Inspector. You can see Mr. Parker's perfectly calm now. I'm quite willing to vouch for his good behavior if that's really necessary.
All right, but I don't want half the station standing on guard up there.
No, that won't be necessary. Normal precautions will do. And some footwear, please.
Casey, see if you can find a pair of plimsolls for Mr. Parker, will you? 2 sizes too small.
Right.
You had time to submit a report, yeah?
No, I've been too busy wrestling.
Well, presumably you'll get around to framing charges sometime. Until then, I'll hear what my client has to say. I shall be in the interview room.
Right, Casey.
Did I really do that?
You certainly did. You also had a go at kicking the door down.
May even need a stretcher for you.
Like for PC Armitage.
Who the hell's he?
The officer you assaulted.
Me?
You stop saying me like that. What do you think you've been up to?
A bit confused.
Oh, yeah. Very handy. Right, Casey. Interview room. He steps out of the lane, jump on him.
Right.
How did he manage to do that? Walk like that? I thought you said he'd hurt his feet.
Can't feel a thing, obviously. Alcohol.
Oh, we'll just have to get iron lavatory seats, that's all. Of course, ex-detective Inspector Goss will swear he let it fall accidentally.
Yeah, he was a bit on his high horse, wasn't he?
Who, Neil Goss? Just doing his job. You'll have to work for this one.
I'll be outside, sir, if you need anything.
Right. Thank you, Frank. Where do I start?
What do you mean?
From what I've heard, you've been doing yourself proud.
Yes, I know.
Yesterday, you were in here showing how clever you are. Today, you've been showing what a fool you can be.
All right, Neil, let's forget the naughty boy act and see what you can do for me.
I'm not sure I want to do anything for you.
You're my solicitor.
No. I ever acted for you before.
No, but you're a friend.
The two don't always go together. Sometimes they're best kept apart.
I'm going to need a lot of help.
It sounds like it, yes.
Are you going to help me? You will, won't you?
I doubt it.
Why not?
From what I've heard, you don't need a solicitor. You need a keeper.
I know about that.
Do you?
What do you mean?
Well, why should the police, why should anyone have to put up with people like you?
Just one bad day. At least you can listen to me.
Right. Have your say, for what it's worth.
No, I realize it's a bit early to say, yeah. Yeah, but you reckon that's what it probably is, eh? Could be a long job, couldn't it? Yeah, right. Well, we'll keep in touch. Right, sister?
Well, there you are. Got the gist down.
Well, the hospital reckon Armitage just slipped a disc. Could be off for quite a while.
Some people have all the luck.
I bet Parker doesn't make a long statement on this one. He won't remember the half of it.
I just got on with my work.
No sleep?
I does now and then.
Drink?
Yes.
How much?
Well, all that we had.
The whiskey as well as the brandy?
Yeah.
No wonder. Was that all you had in the house?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't enough to keep you going until this evening.
No, well, I went out to an off-license as soon as it opened.
And what happened to the work?
Sort of stopped.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. So how did all this get you up to town, how?
Well, I just went out for a walk to clear my head. I don't know where I went. I just walked.
Well, you ended up outside Bannon's, a transport place. Why?
Yeah. I've no idea.
Reckon you were just in a drunken stupor.
Yes, I suppose so.
But you were raving drunk when you tangled with the police. You smashed up the cell, you put one of them in hospital.
Yeah, and I got angry because they threw me almost in that van.
Don't you know why they threw you into that van?
Well, because I was drunk, I suppose.
Partly, but mostly because you were in possession of a gun.
I don't know what they mean.
Right. Stay there. Excuse me, babe. Alec, pull you about. Alec! Sir? Oh, Constable, did you see Parker with a gun and did you take it off him?
Well, yes, sir, I did.
Type?
Luger, water.
Loaded?
Yes.
Thank you.
Catching up with his homework.
Now then, about that gun.
They say I had a
If
gun.
that constable says you had a loaded gun, you had a loaded gun.
It's just his word.
Right, Bob.
Where you going?
I'm going home. I'll try and get you some sort of representation, but nobody's keen on taking on a liar.
You can't go.
Yes, I can.
But you're a friend.
Friends don't lie. Did you have a gun with you tonight?
Yes, I did.
Why?
I took it out of the drawer.
Well,
Then I went to Bannon's.
what could you do with a loaded gun at Bannon's?
I don't know.
I mean, what were you doing there anyway? What was up?
That lorry.
What lorry?
The one that crashed. It was Bannon's lorry. I was chasing around and spoiling things. The country, the walk.
Just for that? You went there just for that?
No.
What then?
I was tired and drunk.
That wasn't the reason.
I was tired and drunk, and I looked at the photo.
What photo?
My wife and my boy.
Oh, I saw you.
Well, you know about my wife. We're separated.
What did happen to your son?
He was run over.
By a lorry?
Yeah.
Bannon's lorry.
Yeah.
So, where did he get the gun?
I brought it back from the war. I hung on to it.
There have been amnesties for those, you know.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Well, it's a mess, Bob. You're going to be hammered. Still, I think we might salvage something. Expect you're tired.
Yes, I am tired.
Yeah. Well, I'll try and get you out for the night.
No, I'll stay here.
What? Why?
Well, it's the least I can do. Neil, I lied about the accident. The tractor caused it. It suddenly swung out. And I'm sorry about the constable.
Yes, well, that's when I think I might swing for you.
Oh?
Now then, you see if you can get some sleep. Forget all about work. You've got enough to think about.
Telling me.
Motive, Bob. Motive. Get that straight. Things aren't that bad.
I can lose my job.
Well, leave that one with me as well.
Thanks, Lou. Going back to being a friend.
Oh, no. I've started being a solicitor. They fit.
Yes, they're very comfortable.
You're lucky they weren't wrapped round your neck. Well, I think that'll do for now. I take it my client's going to be charged.
Oh, yes.
Well, let's get on with it then.
Well, seeing as we're all on overtime, I'm all in favor.
Yeah. PC Armitage. Got a history of back trouble, hasn't he?
I suppose you could say that.
I will, Bert. I will. Should have been invalided out years ago.
Long weekend, wasn't it?
Long working weekend.
Overworked. And underpaid.
I know the feeling. So does Bob Parker. Good night.
Night.